So what happens when, that meticulous precision of German engineering kind of shifts gears
Uh-huh.
and meets the pure thrill of the open road? Today, we're doing a deep dive into a watch that seems to capture exactly that.
A blend of automotive history and watchmaking.
Exactly. We're looking at the brand new Union Glashütte Noramis chronograph. It's the limited edition Sachsen Classic 2025.
Ah, the Saxon Classic Edition.
Right. Yeah, and we've got some great info here, excerpts from an online watch magazine. It's really a first look at this piece.
Okay.
So our mission really is to unpack how this watch is, well, it's way more than just something that tells time.
It's got a story.
It absolutely does. It
Yeah.
feels like a wearable piece of history,
Yeah.
right? Inspired by classic car culture. We want to distill that story, the design thinking, and definitely check out the tech side too.
And we should probably start by setting the scene a bit. I mean, Uni Glashütte, they already have pretty strong ties to vintage motorsports, don't they?
They do.
You see it in their collections, like Noramis and Belisar. They often partner with rallies like the Silvretta Classic, Deutschland Classic.
Right, those partnerships are key. So this new one celebrates the Saxon Classic specifically.
Exactly. That event's coming up August 14th to 16th this year. So the timing makes sense.
Okay, let's unpack this story then. Where does the inspiration actually come from?
Well, what's really fascinating here is the core inspiration. It's a very specific car. The one-off 1952 Grosser Werkmeister sports car.
Grosser Werkmeister. Okay, doesn't immediately ring a bell for me, maybe for some listeners too.
Right. It might sound like a bit of an automotive obscurity, but actually it was a really important step for motorsports in the eastern part of Germany back then.
Oh, interesting. Why is that?
Think about the context. Post-war East Germany. Building a high-performance racing car then. That was quite a statement. Ingenuity under, well, pretty challenging circumstances.
So it wasn't just another car.
Not at all. It was an open-top, two-seater racer designed by Georg Werkmeister and a bodybuilder, Georg Hufnagel, back in '52.
1952, and it raced.
Yep, its debut was on the Sachsenring, which is just outside Dresden. Same year, '52.
And what was it built from? You said challenging circumstances.
Yeah, get this. It was built on the underpinnings of a pre-war BMW 328.
Wow. A pre-war 328?
Mm-hmm. With a lightweight aluminum body fitted over it. Resourceful.
That's incredible. So what happened to it? Does it still exist?
It does. It was fully restored back to original specs in 2006. And then just last year, actually, it was sold via a Swiss auction house.
So this watch, the new Noramis chronograph, it's directly channeling that specific car.
Precisely. It's capturing the spirit of that unique piece of history.
It kind of makes you think, that whole lost and found story, restored, auctioned off, does that add to the mystique Union Glashütte is tapping into here?
I think it has to, yeah.
Yeah.
It shows that real innovation, sometimes that happens when you're pushed, when limitations force creativity. And that's the kind of spirit this watch seems to carry.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting for me. How does the watch look like the car? How do they translate that?
You see it right away in the design choices.
Let's walk through it. The dial.
Okay, the dial is silver, but it has this pearlage finish. You know those overlapping circles? Usually on movements, but here it's on the dial.
Nice touch.
And you've got contrasting black sub-counters, and then these pops of vibrant red details.
I see that. And the subdials themselves.
Right, so the running seconds on the left, that actually integrates the date window. It's quite neat.
Clever.
And the chronominute subdial over on the right, that one has a distinctive red hand.
Okay, red accents. And the hands and track.
There's a black and red minute track around the edge. The main hour and minute hands are black, but they have superluminova inserts.
So they glow in the dark?
Yep, for legibility. And the central chronograph, seconds hand, that big one, has a really striking red tip.
So hearing about that black and red track, those red hands, it almost feels like you're looking at a piece of the car's dashboard on your wrist. Is that the idea?
Absolutely. That's the goal, I think. These aren't just random colors. They directly reflect that automotive inspiration.
The black, the red, the layout.
Yeah, it all echoes the Grosser Werkmeister's racing heritage. It's meant to feel connected.
If you had to pick one element, which visual link really nails the essence of that car?
Good question. For me, maybe it's that vibrant red. Especially on the chrono hand. It's like that flash of speed, that racing stripe feel,
Yeah, I could see that.
makes that connection quite tangible, bringing that specific car's vibe right there.
Okay, so the look definitely tells the story. But what about the engineering, the stuff inside the case?
Just as considered, I'd say.
Let's start with the case itself. What are we looking at?
It's stainless steel, pretty contemporary size, 42 millimeters across
Okay.
and 14.45 millimeters thick.
Yeah.
The lug-to-lug, which is kind of the length on your wrist, is 50 millimeter.
And the finish.
It's got a mix. Some parts are satin finished, some are polished, creates a nice visual texture.
And the pushers for the chronograph.
They're pump-style pushers, flanking the crown, classic chrono look. And the top one, the start-stop pusher, actually has a little red stem.
Ah, another red accent. Is that functional or just aesthetic? Keeping that vintage feel.
It's mostly aesthetic, yeah.
Yeah.
Reinforces that vintage racer vibe.
Yeah.
The pump pushers themselves definitely nod to older chronographs. The red stem is just a neat visual tie-in.
And protecting the dial.
You've got a box-shaped sapphire crystal. It's got anti-reflective coating, so it should be easy to read.
Good. And the back.
Sapphire crystal case back, too. Held on by 4 screws, so you can actually see the movement inside.
Nice. And water resistance. Practicality matters.
Rated at 100 meters.
Yeah.
So, yeah, pretty robust for everyday wear. Swimming shouldn't be an issue.
All right, let's talk about the engine then. The movement inside.
Right. If we connect this to the bigger picture, the heart of the watch is the brand's own UNG 27.S2 caliber.
Their own caliber.
Well, it's proprietary.
Yeah.
Now, it is based on the Valjoux 775-3, which is a well-known solid chronograph movement.
Your workhorse, basically.
Exactly. A cam lever automatic chronograph, reliable stuff. But Union Glashütte has done significant re-engineering and customization. It's not just off the shelf.
Okay, what kind of specs does it have?
Dimensions are 30 millimeters by 7.9 millimeters thick. It runs on 27 joules, beats at 28,800 vibrations per hour. That's 4 hertz. Pretty standard for good accuracy.
And features?
Okay, here's something significant. It uses a silicon hairspring.
Ah, silicon. That's becoming more common, but still a big deal, right?
Yeah.
What does that mean for, someone wearing the watch?
It means better precision and, crucially, better resistance to magnetism and temperature changes.
Yeah.
So everyday things like your phone or laptop, less likely to affect the timekeeping. It just makes the watch more stable and accurate over the long haul.
That's a real plus. And power reserve.
Minimum of 65 hours, which is pretty good. It means you can take it off Friday night and it should still be running Monday morning.
Handy. And functions are standard chrono.
Yep. Hours, minutes, small seconds, the date we mentioned, and the chronograph with a 30-minute counter. So yeah, that proprietary upgrade and the silicon hairspring, they really elevate it beyond the base movement it's built to perform.
And how's it attached to your wrist? The strap.
Comes on a black calfskin leather strap. Looks quite smart, has silver gray stitching, and it uses a double folding clasp with push buttons, which is secure and convenient.
Sounds like a really well thought out package, tying everything together.
It does, doesn't it?
So ultimately, what does this all mean if someone's interested?
Well, first thing to know, it's limited.
Limited.
Only 350 pieces, worldwide. Each one is individually numbered on the case back, so fairly exclusive.
Okay, 350. And the price point?
The retail price is set at EUR 3,600.
3,600 euros.
Which, for a limited edition chronograph with this level of finishing, the proprietary movement modifications, the silicon hairspring, and that unique historical connection, it feels positioned quite reasonably in the market.
Yeah.
It really highlights the appeal, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A limited piece that genuinely marries that deep historical inspiration, that very specific story, with modern watchmaking craft.
It does.
And for you, the listener, especially if you enjoy getting knowledgeable quickly and love those aha moments.
Yeah.
This watch is a great example of how one object can just pack in so much detail and narrative.
It's more than the sum of its parts.
Definitely. Which actually raises an interesting thought.
Go on.
Think about how objects like this watch, they're not just tools, right? They become these tangible links.
Yeah.
Connections to specific moments in history, like 1952 East German motorsport.
Yeah.
Or to these passion projects, like restoring that unique car that spans generations. It makes you wonder, what other historical niches, what other forgotten stories could inspire future creations? What elements might they preserve?
That's a great question to ponder. What other hidden histories are waiting to be told on a wrist?
Exactly.
Well, thank you for joining us on this deep dive. We've gone from a nearly forgotten race car to a really sophisticated modern chronograph.
A fascinating journey.
It really is. We hope you enjoyed exploring this blend of design, engineering, and that compelling historical story behind the Union Glashütte Noramis chronograph. It's what makes these pieces so much fun to explore.